Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. Curtis & Son presents a look at area obituaries this morning. Mac Robert Heaton, age 80, of Sylacauga, died Sunday, January 29th at Shelby Baptist Medical Center. Funeral service will be held Wednesday, February 1st at 2 p.m. from Curtis & Son North. The station 1 until 2, 1 hour prior to the service. Mr. Heaton is a graduate of Sylacauga High School, 1955, a graduate of the University of Alabama. Mr. Heaton was a longtime member of the Red Elephant Club. He was employed with HUD for over 30 years. He was Director of Housing for the state of Alabama for a dozen years, where he was awarded the President's Lifetime Achievement Award. Mr. Heaton was also the Executive Director of Talladega County Housing, Talladega County Housing Authority, I should say. Online condolences at curtissonsonfh.com. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. Graveside service for Mrs. Martha Michelle Davis Escola, age 22, is today at 1:30 from Hillview Memorial Park in Alexander City. Randy Anderson officiating. The family receiving friends today, 12:30 to 1 o'clock at the funeral home. Mrs. Escola died Wednesday, January 25th at her residence in Hinesville, Georgia. The family requests that memorial contribution be made to any local animal shelter. Memorial messages may be sent to the family at radleyfuneralhome.com. Radley Funeral Home, Alexander City, directing. Patricia Ann Pike, age 77, died January 29th at her residence. Graveside service today, 2 o'clock from Blue Eye Baptist Church Cemetery in Lincoln. The Reverend Ricky Milford officiating. The family receiving friends today, 12:30 until service time at the funeral home. Mrs. Pike was retired from Alabama School for the Deaf and former principal of Coosa Valley Academy. She was a member of the Lincoln United Methodist Church, the Lincoln Quest Club, Lincoln Garden Club, and docent of Heritage Hall. In lieu of flowers, memorials can be made to New Beacon Hospice on Norton Avenue in Sylacauga. Online condolences at UrseryFuneralHome.com. Ursery Funeral Home, Talladega, directing. Mr. Horace Hawkins Jr., age 69, died January 29th. Funeral arrangements to be announced by Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary. Graveside service for Mrs. Dorothy Jean Kimbrell, age 66, of Alexander City, will be Wednesday, February the 1st at 11 o'clock from Rockford City Cemetery. Brother James Gallup's officiating. The family receiving friends on Wednesday from 9 a.m. until 10 a.m. at the funeral home. Mrs. Kimbrell died Monday, January 30th at Chapman Healthcare Center. She was a member of the Concord Baptist Church. Memorial messages may be sent to the family at radleyfuneralhome.com. Radley Funeral Home in Alexander City, in charge of those arrangements. Graveside service for Mr. Robert Edward Bice, age 77, of Alexander City, is today at 11 a.m. from Hillview Memorial Park. Reverend Rob Eiler and the Reverend Dr. Steve King officiating. Mr. Bice died Saturday, January 28th at his residence. He was a member of the St. James Episcopal Church. He was also one of the founders of Bice Motors in Alexander City. In lieu of flowers, the family requests that memorial contribution be made to the Children's Harbor, 1 hour Children's Harbor Highway in Alexander City, or Feast of Sharing in Alexander City, or to a charity of one's choice. Memorial messages may be sent to the family at radleyfuneralhome.com. Radley Funeral Home directing. And funeral service for Mrs. Irma Bell Athey, age 83, of Alexander City, is today at 11 a.m. from Flint Hill United Methodist Church. The Reverend John Hill officiating. Burial in the Flint Hill United Methodist Church Cemetery. The family receiving friends at the church this morning from 10 until 11 a.m. Mrs. Athey died Thursday, January 26 at Chapman Assisted Living. She was a member of the Flint Hill United Methodist Church. She's also a member of the Red Hat Club and the Railroad Union Ladies. The family will accept flowers or contributions may be made to the Flint Hill United Methodist Church in Alexander City. Memorial messages can be sent to the family at radleyfuneralhome.com. Radley Funeral Home in Alexander City in charge of the arrangements. These funeral announcements presented by Curtis and Son Funeral Home. For pre-need funerals, burials, and cremations is Curtis and Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. 256-245-4361, Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.